All right, so my wife is over here watching this YouTube video, and we watching it, and we are sitting here in disbelief at just the topics that this young girl was bringing out. She's talking about hair. She's talking about when extra water's in, I guess in your body, the water migrates to your scalp, and then I think you get little cracks and crevices. I think what I'm saying. I don't even know Grand Canyon style, but we just realized that people can make videos and create a following of 100,000 people. She has 103,000 subscribers, right? So that's just like mind blowing. Like even in because if you hear what I'm hearing, she's talking about combing your head. Like I don't even know. And then she be talking about how people, I don't know. So anyway, I just thought I would just come on here and just create my own video. This is going on YouTube. Because it ain't nothing to it but to do it. Just got to get a consistent schedule. Not in a schedule, but just be consistent with it. All right, so what I will say is, what kind of quality can I bring to the world? I don't know, but I'm gonna figure it out. Because I got something to say, and hopefully there's people who want to hear what I have to say. There's a lot of things that's going on in the world around us. I tend to be a highly socially aware, a socially conscious individual. I like to ruffle feathers, not for the general sake of ruffling feathers, but just to get people to think that this world that we live in could be better. So now I want to get beyond it, just identifying the issues that I'm seeing and pinpointing the issues, but also come up with some solutions. All right, because right now, the world we live in, when it comes to Black Lives Matter, policing in America, when it comes to violence, when it comes to black on black crime, when it comes to the historical context by which black people exist in America and the things that have affected how and why we are in the certain conditions that we're in. It's not a part of these influences that have happened from a historical standpoint, right? There will be some residual effects of physical, mental abuse over the course of time. Maybe you could rise up beyond that and show some sense of normalcy and fitting in with society, but trust and believe that there will be some type of conscious and subconscious side effects. And so that's one of the things that that I've actually come to recognize that it's not rocket science. It doesn't take somebody to go out on a limb to believe that this takes place, but it does require that you be acutely aware that situations aren't independent of themselves. Things are interrelated throughout all of time. Things are interrelated throughout all of matter and space. Energy exists and it recreates what it was. So what we're seeing is that it's just transformed, and that energy has been transformed in the form of our conscious and physical conditions here in America. And my wife and I, we're seeking to do something differently. We've always kind of gone against the grain. Sorry about the hand popping into the video. Kind of sweating a little bit. But if you like what you're hearing, this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do us. We're gonna talk about it. We're calling for thinkers to think, for us to galvanize and to come together and let's enact a change. One of the things that I often do, and I don't know if I want to do it in this video, but I feel the urge to do it only because I know it may get a lot of feedback from individuals. And so I feel that I'm going to do it, and not for no, to increase engagement. This is how I really feel, and that is, I really have a tough time when it comes to the music and media and entertainment industry, especially black music, hip hop, rap, trap music. I've had it for a long time, because when it comes to that music, I feel that there's a certain level of programming that has occurred and that occurs within the music. And I'm not saying all black music, all rap music, all hip hop, all R&B, but there is a noticeable decline in message music. a noticeable decline in the positive aspects of how to empower our communities. But instead, we get nonsense. I got bros in Atlanta. I mean, not even articulating the words that you're trying to say. That type of ignorance that once was laughed at and frowned upon when I was going through school about 30 years ago. I'm a young intellectual. Okay, I compared to where we are right now, I'm gonna call myself young, but I see that I've seen the changes. In how classroom, you didn't want to know the right answer. Now it's cool to sound like, you talking with a bag of marbles in your mouth and you're not making sense at all and you're stammering over your words. That type of ignorance is played out because we need people that's going to strive for greatness, not strive for mediocrity, so that you can make yourself feel better about the condition you're in. And it's not about financial gain. A lot of people qualify and quantify where somebody or the value of somebody's contribution based off of the amount of money that they're able to generate. But that has little to nothing to do with it, because see, the thing is, if your message is a bunch of malarkey, and if it has no substance to it, and somebody with money who has no interest in seeing the advancement of your people or anything of that nature, or not even the advancement of people, just to see quality, see you represent a higher standard. If they have no interest in that, all they care about is monetizing the moment, that has nothing to do with whether or not that your significance is being productive towards a positive position. All that just says is that somebody was willing to back you, to market you. The more that they put you in front of the people, the more that you believe, the more that they put this person's message in front of the people, that you were more willing to ingratiate yourself towards it, to gravitate and to embrace it. And that's all it is. All it is familiarity, frequency. That frequency causes you to want to hear it more or to accept it over a course of time. And that time is over. I'm done with that. So, however long this video has been, it looks like it says 7 minutes and 30 something seconds. But I know I just had to just talk, and we're going to be doing this again. If you got any comments, please, I leave my comment section open. Have fun, have at it. I've also come to realize that the things that I say are just not easily and readily welcomed by everyone. I'm not going to please everybody. My opinion is not going to match the 8 billion people that's going to, every person that exists in the world that we have that today. But if I have a small subset of individuals that think considerably like me or want to add to the conversation through thoughtful introspection and reflection, by all means, please, let's do that. Let's make a difference in this world. Let's start moving forward towards solutions. Let's change, the way reality is, not based off of looking around and regurgitating reality, but looking around and seeing what can be. If only we saw things differently. If we got outside of the box and the framework and the schemata that we've been placed in, cinematic, that's the word I'm trying to say. This cinematic production that civilization, especially American civilization, has put on people. This is a cinematic production, and we got to step outside of the framework that we are being cast in. So in order that we may see a different storyline, a different outcome. All right, so that's what I have. Hopefully, within this, there's something that you find valuable. But this ain't the end all be all. There's always next time. Until then, holla back. Check your boy. Sound like I'm done. All right, I'm out.